Hey, JJ, good morning.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man. Great to hear you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was so looking forward to chatting with you. Chris Janson, new single, What You See Is What You Get, and Pound for Pound, the best entertainer money can buy. How's the family?
Oh, thank you so much, man. They're great. Kelly's doing awesome. Kids are doing awesome, and that's about all you could ask for.
Absolutely. All right, so I know you've told the story a million times, but tell it to me. How did you and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson meet?
Well, no, I enjoy telling the story, so thanks for asking. We were standing in a valet line waiting for our cars to be pulled around, and full disclosure, man, I say we're not really like valet-type dudes, but it's the only option we had, and anyway, we're standing there, and conversation got struck up because my kids wanted a picture real bad, so I asked, and I've never done that before, and
right.
But he was so nice and gracious, and then we became friends. We honestly became friends over our love for Hank Jr. music, and then one thing led to another, and that was in 2022, and we've been friends for a couple years, and then we've been looking for a reason to do some things together, which we got more in the works too, but I figured that this video would be a great way to kind of kickstart that, and he's a what you see is what you get kind of guy, as am I, so it made good sense and didn't feel weird or left-footed to me, so I hit him up and I said, would you like to be a part of this, sit on the song, and he said absolutely, and we got to work, man. It was pretty fabulous, and it happened so fast.
Couple things. I love what you said about the valet thing, because I'm not a valet guy. I've done it once, and I was nervous as hell doing it, because I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And so anyway, it freaked me out. What were the two of you driving? What were you driving? What was he driving?
Best I remember, he was driving a pickup truck, and I was driving a rental car. I think it was I want to say it was a Wagoneer, I think.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
I think, but I just had a rental car because I was in Los Angeles for work for a big show, and we were having lunch, and then I don't believe in just ironic stuff. I mean, it's no coincidence that God put us across each other's path.
100%,
pretty awesome.
100%. So Dwayne says you are a reflection of one of his favorite quotes. It's nice to be important, but important to be nice. 100% accurate. Totally believe that. So what's the nicest thing? One of the nicest things someone has done for you?
Well, I would say that being of the celebrity status that he is, that's one of the nicest things actually that's ever happened to me, that he would be gracious enough to lend me his time and his talent to be in my music video outside of friendship, and I appreciate that very much. So that's a very nice thing. My wife bought me a Bible the other day for my birthday, which was a nice thing, and I will not forget.
Nice.
I feel like the list could go on and on. I mean, people do nice things a lot for me, and so, you playing my music is a very nice thing, and I don't take for granted. So, I don't know, I'm so grateful, and I try to be very cognizant of those moments, when somebody does something nice, thank them and try to reciprocate it the best way you can. And, I feel so blessed to be in the position that I'm in, which makes me want to just give back tenfold. And I'm just that kind of person.
Let's talk about something nice you recently did. And I can't wait to hear this story. You recently sold your prized collection of cars and most of your watches. Why?
Well, I just don't like vanity in my life. Like I used to. I mean, I think we're all probably guilty of it at some point in whatever way, shape, or form that may be. But for me, classic cars, cool things, and by the way, that's what they are, things.
Right.
Fancy watches, all these things, they were beginning to consume me a little bit, and not in a good way. And so I just was not having it, and I just felt like it was not I don't know, God laid it on my heart, to be quite frankly honest with you, and said, get rid of the vanity in your life, and that's what I did. So, and I'm much happier for it. It was for no other reason than that. It was just, when something starts taking up your time, but not in a healthy way, I think you should get rid of it in your life. That's just the way that I believe, and I did. So I got rid of my whole car collection, my whole fancy watch collection that I worked so many years to, develop and curate and all these kind of things. But I don't care about that stuff anymore. I want to make memories with my family and my kids. I want to go hunting and fishing because that's who I really am. And I want to enjoy the things that I like to rather enjoy my needs in life than my wants. Yeah. I don't really care about that stuff anymore. And I want my legacy to be cemented someday as the guy that you want to hang out with, not the guy who invited you over to show you his things that he has.
Right.
And, I just don't want to be that guy, and it kind of gives me a gross feeling. So I said, I'm done with it. And that was it. I mean, like within like a day or two, I was gone, baby. It was out of here, and I feel a lot better about it. And I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, stuff like, the Bible from your wife and hunting and fishing, that's the stuff that fills your cup. The watches, things, those aren't going to fill your cup, right?
No, they fill it momentarily. The monetary things like that, whatever, they just, they almost become false idols in your life. Mm-hmm. And you start, I'm not saying like worship, things like that, but, don't touch it, don't look at it, don't scrape it, don't bruise it, don't bump it, don't this, don't that. It's miserable. It's miserable to have stuff like that. It's like sometimes the nicer stuff you got, it's miserable to have it because you never want to use it because you don't want to tarnish it or whatever. That's stupid. That is a stupid, miserable way to live. I'm telling you, it's terrible, and it's like putting bondage on your life, man, for no reason. And then you get to a place where you get in my business, you get great successes and all these things, and you start running a rat race with all your buddies, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, look at Luke Bryan's awesome watch or just whatever,
Yep.
And I got to get that. I wonder why I couldn't get that. It's like lust of stuff, and okay. I never was that guy. I don't want to be that guy, so I'm not going to be that guy.
All right, a couple of real quick rapid fire answers before we let you go. You and Dwayne, did you get a tattoo together?
No, we did not, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
Do it. And secondly, you do a lot of things well. You do country music well. What's one thing you don't do well?
Oh, gosh. Where would you like the list to start? Math. I'm terrible at math.
All right. Chris Janson, listen, what you see is what you get. With Dwayne The Rock Johnson, go watch the video. I appreciate your time. Great speaking with you as always.
Thank you, brother. Have a great day.
Be good.